Good evening and welcome to Columbia's hottest new talk show. We're your hosts, Taylor Graham
and Theresa Cullen, and this is
See You Tonight!
Tonight we have an exclusive interview with a celebrity guest, followed by a special performance from our musical guest, Kacey Fifield. But first, here's your CU update. Let's get healthy. Barnard has added a new poppy vending machine in the Diana Center Cafe. The prebiotic soda comes in various flavors such as classic cola, strawberry lemon, and cherry limeade. So channel your inner Alex Earl and go pick up your drink.
It's official, Book Talk has made it onto the Literature Humanities text list. The popular TikTok book, The Song of Achilles, is an instructor's choice text. If you're assigned to read it, ensure you have tissues nearby. It's a real tearjerker. I wonder which Book Talk book will be next. Maybe that one with the hockey romance novel?
Oh, you mean Icebreaker?
How'd you know that?
Moving on, Cornet Pizza and Mama's 2 just gained another competitor located on Broadway. Upside Pizza is a new pizzeria, and we're wondering if it can hold its own in the pizza game or if it'll get lost in the sauce. Only time can tell.
Kicking off today's world news, we have some reports in the world of television. Between the season finales of White Lotus and Severance, viewers are already craving more. I wish I had an innie that can wait in line to enter campus for me.
Need a ride from campus to JFK? Book it now with Uber. It's just $10. This isn't sponsored, but it could be. Uber, hit us up.
Have you ever wanted to go backstage at your favorite artist show?
Oh yeah, like Taylor Swift or Olivia Rodrigo.
Nope. Jojo Siwa. That's right, the former Dance Mom star turned gay pop icon is now selling VIP tickets for the low price of $900, where fans can help the crew set up the concert.
That sounds like if District 12 was helping the Capitol set up.
Are you just trying to come up with a segue for the Hunger Games bit?
Yeah. The 5th installment of the Hunger Games just dropped. Sunrise on the Reaping follows the 50th Hunger Games and the beloved character Haymitch.
Who do you think should play Haymitch in the upcoming movie, Theresa?
I'm not sure, but if you know me, you know I'm voting for TikTok's favorite white boy of the month, Tom Blythe. So, to everybody else auditioning, may the odds be ever in your favor.
Now here's a word from our sponsor.
Cringe. Cringe is a proud sponsor of See You Tonight. Cringe. It's Hinge, but for Christians. Cringe. Find the Adam to your Eve and stop eating forbidden fruit with cringe. Find someone to part your Red Sea.
Cringe. And we're back with today's campus event. Have you been a nasty girl? If so, we hope you didn't miss this year's Bacchanal on Saturday, April 5th. Tinashe was the headliner with Rayford Lene and Lancey Foe as the first and second supporting acts. And if you were there, we really hope you remember it.
In other news, Core's Lion Launch Initiative is now accessible to all Columbia students working on their startup ideas. Weekly co-working sessions are held Mondays from 8 to 9 p.m. in MUD 233.
You know, I have a startup idea. What if we designed an app to meet eligible singles in your area?
You mean like Hinge?
No, like LinkedIn.
That's all from us tonight, Columbians. Now let's hear from our field reporters, Jojo and Ray, as they give us a Bacchanal rundown.
At Columbia, Bacchanal is the one day a year where a student can get completely wasted in broad daylight and no one can say anything about it.
She doesn't even go here. Last year, we had a record-breaking 1,000 attendees. 80.7% blacked out. 75.5% threw up in Butler Library. And 32.6% of C students reported drinking for the first time. And on a more serious note, just 1 second, sorry. 75.5% of students aren't here to tell the tale. A shocking, devastating statistic. Well, according to my math, that means 3,600% are students. Hooray for enrollment! Our studies show that 40% of students were excited for the function, and the remaining 60% thought Bacchanal was a networking event. A post-Bacchanal survey revealed that 20% of Barnard students forgot that it was Bacchanal the day of, but they were dressed for it already anyway. Hello. Yes, okay, right now we have a live anonymous tip. According to our source, last year, former President Manoush Shafiq had such a bad case of anxiety, he resigned. Yeah, what's that? Right. Thank you so much, President Rosenberry. In preparation for the event, public safety decided to crack down on alcohol. However, last year there were multiple reports of public safety officers taking samples of confiscated boards. Wait, the anchors of See You Tonight, along with the presidents of SNU, Theta, and Alpha Kappa Nutmeg Chi say, hands off our boards!
For today's Lawn Report, we're asking Columbia University students serve or swerve about the hottest topics regarding Bacchanal. Swerve or serve, Tinashe?
Serve, obviously.
Serve or swerve being in the pit during Bacchanal?
Swerve, especially with the rain. Safe.
Serve or swerve, Raven Lynette? Serve.
Serve or swerve, day drinking?
Serve,
Serve.
for sure.
Serve or swerve, rain on Bacchanal?
I'm gonna go serve, honestly. I think it'll be valid, TBH.
Serve or swerve, going out after Bacchanal?
Definitely serve. It's the one weekend of the year where, your spirit is just, your school spirit's at the highest point. So, why are you not going out?
Why not?
Why not?
You heard it here first.
Okay, serve or swerve, going to JJ's during the day of Bacchanal?
Serve.
Serve or swerve, going all out with your outfit on Bacchanal?
Serve, absolutely.
Serve.
Serve or swerve, seeing your classmates at the Bacchanal functions?
Serve.
Serve or swerve, running into your classmates at the Bacchanal functions?
Serve.
Serve, why?
Because it's like
Serve or swerve, dressing up for Bacchanal?
Serve for sure.
Serve or swerve, Tinashe?
Serve.
Serve, yes. Haven't listened to their music, but I'm very excited because every year Bacchanal's been great, and all the artists that have come have been great, and it helps you find new music.
Very true.
Serve or swerve, day drinking?
serve.
Sorry guys, our pregame is starting. Be fun and have safe, Columbia. I'm Ray. And I'm Jojo. And live from our house, it's See You Tonight!
Well, that was
enlightening.
Now let's head over to our guest interview.
Hello, everyone. We are back with our celebrity guests, the Fleok. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Leo. I'm Murat.
I'm Guy.
I'm Carlos. We are the Fleok.
So, basics. How did you guys come to be? How did the band form?
I guess I can start a bit. This started with me writing a bunch of my own personal music and sort of coming up with ideas, and then slowly over time I met all of these gents and we started playing together, and band kind of came together over last semester, and we've been playing a lot of shows around campus since then.
So you guys came out on top during this year's Battle of the Bands. Can you tell us more about that experience, whether Bacchanal was a big goal for you? What was that whole process like?
Handing it to the freshmen first.
Yeah, so I knew that I'm the only freshman in the band. The rest of them are seniors, and so I knew I wanted to make the Unks proud. And I wanted them to have none of them have ever played Bacchanal, if I'm correct, and so I wanted to help ensure that they were able to be on the big stage for the last hurrah. And so it was fun, doing my best and playing as good as I could for the band, and I'm really happy that they got the opportunity.
Yeah, I think we found out that we were playing Battle of the Bands probably a week before it happened. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, super excited that we won.
Yeah, I guess I really didn't have any plans to play in Bacchanal before senior year. I really hadn't thought about it. And then when the opportunity came up, I was just excited. Yeah.
Going off of that, I guess I'm curious what your favorite part of being in the band is, and then something that makes being an artist important to you, especially being in New York City and at Columbia, everything like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess speaking on Leo and his performance, it's very helpful for me because I don't think that I'm that expressive when I'm on stage. I'm usually in the back and very calm. Mm-hmm. I usually choose a stool when I can sit on a stool, but I didn't do that during Bacchanal for obvious reasons. And yeah, I'll give it.
Yeah, I think my favorite part is playing live for sure. Our live shows are something else. Bacchanal was a lot of fun, but every time we play live, whether it be at some club downtown or at a frat party, it's always a really good time. And then getting to write music with friends is the best.
I think for me, my favorite part of this music specifically is how dynamic it is. There's a lot of dynamic range, and that allows for kind of a lot of different ways of playing songs. And so it's fun to kind of play a song where it's very quiet and low key, and then suddenly it becomes loud, and there's a lot of room. So I enjoy that. for sure.
Yeah. Do you want to add something onto that?
Yeah, I mean, I can. I would say I agree with these guys. Really playing the songs live is like, I think what this band is meant to do. We have so much fun and like we love a crowd. The songs kind of are recorded and like we like how we record them when we put them out, but it's a different level when we put it out in the world.
Do you have a favorite performance that you've done together?
Yeah, I think a few, and I think it's different for each of us. Like we've talked about it on in some other interviews and stuff. For me, I really liked. We played a show at ADP, like the house, last semester at Coffee
I saw
House
that.
Jam. Yeah,
It's very good.
This was actually it was like our first time there, and that was I think the first show where like we really kind of let loose. And so that's just a fun venue to play, and we have tons of fun. I don't think Carlos has actually been in there yet, so we're trying to set something up there again so he can get that experience. Yeah, but those shows are really fun, and it's a good crowd that comes out.
Yeah, I like this Christmas show that we did at Signum, partially because we didn't even know where we were gonna get the drums until 15 minutes before the show, so it was very last minute. We didn't plan anything, and we played for like 3 hours, so that was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Marat on that one. We rehearsed like nothing before the set. We were just told that it was vaguely Christmas themed, and we played vaguely Christmas music for 3 hours with a lot of different, covers and some of our own songs. But that was a really fun show.
My favorite one is Pianos. I think that was my first show with this band, and it was fun because I hadn't played this music live, and that's when I kind of realized that like this music is very live performance oriented, and so I kind of saw that. It was fun to do. It's fun to have that experience like for the first time.
Where can we check out the Fleok's music? Any updates? I've heard a few things are up and coming.
Yeah, so we're the Fleok on everything. The Fleok on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Deezer is one of them. There's like wherever you listen. Tidal. Tidal if you want high fidelity. And yeah, I mean, we have some exciting stuff coming out. We have an album soon. We don't have an announcement on that, so I won't say too much more than that, but that's going to be coming in the next couple of weeks. So we're excited for that, and we'll have some release celebrations and things like that around campus. So hope you all come out.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Great
loved
answer.
having
Take care, y'all.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Tonight's musical guest is no stranger to the spotlight. Her music has been streamed over 8 million times, and she has played venues coast to coast, from the Troubadour to Heaven Can Wait. Her sophomore EP, Seeing Stars, will be out everywhere April 25th. Please give it up for singer-songwriter Kacey Fifield.
Every moment made by my design, so constructed, filtered through my mind, stomach sinking. I know what you said, overthinking what I thought you meant. Can you say it again, again, again? 'Cause I like the way you talk, I'm on the mend in my defense. Never thought I'd cut you off. Just pretend you don't want it to end, and I'll pretend you have no flaws. You have no flaws. But we would fight, you'd turn to a maniac when I flip the cards. Cold blood, baby, you train me until I'm seeing stars. It doesn't matter who you are, can't break the pattern, can't love you from afar, from ever believing what my friends would say. Push down, silence my feelings, bury all the pain. It's picture perfect, and that's just what I hate. 'Cause below the surface, I'm only saving face. I was foolish, thinking guys like you were playing Cupid when you didn't even care. But in hindsight, I can see so clearly, wasting my time on a carbon copy. Can you say it again, again, again? 'cause I like the way you talk. I'm on the mend in my defense. Never thought I'd cut you off. Just pretend you don't want to end. I'll pretend you have no flaws. You have no flaws. But we would fight. You'd turn to a maniac, to a maniac. Baby, you drain me. Oh, you drain me. It doesn't matter who you are. Can't break the pattern. Can't love you from afar, from ever believing what my friends would say. Silence my feelings, bury all the pain. That's just what I hate below the surface. I'm only saving face. I'm only saving face. I'm only saving face. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm only saving face.
Well, folks, that's all we have planned for tonight. Signing off, I'm Theresa.
And I'm Taylor.
And we'll see you next time.